Was he here? He had left, probably. Was he here earlier,
he was
though?
here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He left, I was here.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know.
All right, Amy, opening statement, and we'll just do questions.
Really proud of our team to find a way to gut it out. It wasn't the greatest defensive effort you're ever going to find from our team, but you know, and kudos to Brown. I mean, Brown, we knew they could score the basketball coming in. We knew that was one of their strengths. But you know, we were up 16 with 4 minutes, feeling pretty good, and all of a sudden we're going into overtime. So I'm really proud of our team for overcoming that. You know, that's a lot of momentum Brown had there, and we found a way to win. And I mean, Blanca, can't really say much more about that kid. I mean, or that kid, she's right here. About her. That stat line's pretty impressive, you know, and it's a second game in a row where a team has tried to do a jump defense on her, and this time Parise stepped up, and then they tried to do a triangle and 2 against Parise, and then someone else stepped up. So I just feel like we have a team that people can try and do that, but we have a lot of different weapons. So I feel confident with what we can do if that does happen. So.
Blanca is just a strange game. I mean, in overtime, you know, they got all the momentum. They hit the 3 to open the overtime. But you guys again just dug deep. What'd you do in overtime to overcome with them having all the momentum?
I mean, we just talk to each other, you know. When we start games, we know that when we play home, we gotta defend our home court, and we knew we weren't doing a great game in defense. So we just said that we gotta get together and do what we usually do, you know. When we play defense, our offense just goes, so everything is much easier. So that's what we said.
Parise, someone had to take over because they were doing it. You know, they were really, and you did. I think you hit like 5 of 6 in a stretch there.
Mm-hmm.
What was going on in that stretch? Did you feel you had to take over a little bit?
You know, honestly, right before the second half started, Coach kind of went to each of us and asked what our strengths are. So in my head, I'm thinking I need to play to my pull-up jumper. I don't think I've utilized that enough as much as I should, because I consider that one of my strengths. So I really looked for that, and that's kind of what got me rolling, I think.
How strange a game was this? Have you ever been in a game where it's just you know, I mean, they're up by 12 in the first half. You guys give up a crap load of points in the first half, uncharacteristically. Then you guys make a great run. You're in position to salt the game more. You miss free throws, you miss layups, and all of a sudden it's overtime. And you, like Coach said, you found a way to win.
Yeah, I mean, we take a lot of pride in our defense, and today, you know, that didn't really show.
No.
So we're disappointed in that for sure. And as a team, and me specifically, we got to make those big plays at the end, layups and free throws especially. But just being able to grind out the win anyway, it's nice to learn the lessons and win, not learn the lessons and lose. So, yeah. Stop being what Coach said.
Coach, it's 45-39 at the half. You thinking this pace is more for us or them?
Oh,
like
it's
they're
definitely not us. I looked the other day. I think out of 351 teams, our pace of play is like 348 or something like that. It's very low. Not that we can't play fast. We just get better shots when we execute. So it definitely wasn't us. And, you know, I mean, to be fair, it wasn't, I didn't coach a great game either or prepared our kids great. But I think, again, Brown came in, played really, really well, played really hard. You know, I'm really glad Mary had a good game for them. She's a great kid, and I'm glad she could have a great game and we could still win. But no, it definitely was not what we wanted at all. Had a better second quarter, you know, limiting them to 15 points. Third quarter, limiting them to 15 points is better. But then giving up 28 in the fourth kind of hurts. So we'll go back, we'll watch it. We have some time now. It's been a grind. I mean, we've been on the road. We've had a lot of games since, you know, November 15th, and it'll be nice to kind of be home for a little bit and be able to sleep in our own beds and get some extra practice in and work on ourselves as opposed to preparing for other teams. So that will be nice.
And then you get Maeve Carroll. I mean, everyone contributes. She gets 3 or 4 clutch rebounds in the overtime to extend your possessions. I mean, so it was pretty much very much a team win, probably. Vicker hit some shots.
Yep, absolutely.
What did you tell them going into overtime?
Tell our team?
Yeah.
I So I don't know. I think I said,
Go
look,
get
you
it.
have 5 more minutes. Isn't
Yeah.
this fun? You know, you get to play a game for 5 more minutes. Go play. You know, and just to put it behind you. You know, it's easy to. There was a lot of emotion in that game. You know, frustration and you know, excitement and anger and all kinds of different emotions. And so to kind of put that aside and get back to what we need to do to win, just kind of refocusing, I guess.
What won it for you in overtime? You had a career high, by the way, as you know, but probably know. But what won it in overtime for you?
I mean, it's just we knew we weren't playing all like good, so it's just like an opportunity, you know, to step up and show that we can really do much better, and that's what we did basically. Everyone stepped up, so we got the win.
Blanca, to kind of go back a game, when you talk about what your 1,000-point means to you, and what was kind of going through your head when you were watching your highlight reel there before the game.
I mean, it's really special, you know, to make it here. I said it, I will not make it without my teammates or my coaches. You know, they push me every day. They make me hard every day. So it's thanks to them, basically. So it's really special. And watching that video, I mean, it's been 3 years here, you know, watching everything. It's, I don't know, with all the crowd, you know, it was really special for me.
Paris, was it fun playing in a Aroostook County Summer League game out there today?
Well, yeah, right. Sure.
Yeah, what's again mindset going in overtime? I mean, you somehow you got to think when you're up by 16 as well if you guys been playing. You got the game won. They come back. They hit every 3 down the stretch there. Well, going into overtime, thoughts. What would you guys feel you had to do to get back on track?
For us, it's all about defense. That was our focus going into overtime. We know that, you know, we get stops. It leads to our offense for sure. And I think we got some huge rebounds in overtime that really kind of sealed it for us. May have got a big one, and I think Tanisha did as well. So.
One more.
Coach, you know, what can you say about Blanca's development over these 3 years? I mean, she's in pretty good company now in that list.
Yeah, no, she's in very good company. I said it the other day. I think Maine does realize it, but we're watching something really special, you know, and a really special player. And I think the thing that sets Blanca apart, I think, is her defense. You know, I don't know of a kid who can score like Blanca can score and play defense at our, you know, at least the teams we've played, there hasn't been a kid like that. You know, I mean, she got 3 blocks and 5 steals. And so and the thing about Blanca too is a lot, you know, she's very coachable. You know, she wants to be great. She wants to be the best she can be. And she's willing to hear some hard things sometimes, you know, because she wants to be the best. You know, I mean, after this game, as great as she played, I got on her a little bit, you know, for something else. And she knows it, you know, and she gets it. And I mean, if most kids are like, heck, I scored 36 points, I'm okay, you know, and she
And
wants
played all 45
and all play, yeah, you know, she had a pretty good stat line, you know, but she wants to be the best she can be, and so her teammates feed off of that, and that's pretty cool.
Paris, whenever you score career high, you always like it to be in a win, and that's what happened for you today.
Sorry, say that again.
You had a career high
Yeah.
and a win. Career highs don't always happen in games that you win, but and clutch points had to be rewarding to have a career high in a game like that where you come out with a win, hard-fought win.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think about how many points I score. If we would have lost that game, I would not have been happy at all. I wouldn't have cared how many points I scored. So I'm just happy that we grinded out the win.
Great, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.